So this past week, I made a little over $1,500 by swing trading stocks in the stock market. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how I did it. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. And stay tuned for the end where we talk about my strategies and plan for this upcoming week. So hit that like button and subscribe. Do what you guys do. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and mastering the markets and learning the strategies and how I find stocks like this, check out my course down below. And I know when people think of YouTubers selling courses, they think it's a scam or whatever it is, but guys, it's different. I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely fantastic. We have a private group chat, private live streams, quizzes, lectures. It's an 8-week course where I teach you how to trade. I don't believe in alerts. I think people that have alerts it's a recipe for a disaster. I teach you how to find plays, look for opportunity, how to find a stock that's undervalued. So check it out. And as of right now, you guys can use code INFLATION. Only 3 spots left. So check it out down below. And that is for 50% off. 50% off. And if you guys want more one-on-one, we do offer one-on-one coaching as well. So check that out. But guys, let's jump into this here. So this past week, what is our approach? So we did actually place a variety of different trades here. The first one that I do want to talk about is a stock here that we've talked about quite often this past week, and it goes without saying, Amazon. Amazon's been an absolute fantastic play here. You guys can see it has heavy support near and around the 90-day moving average line, right? You guys can see it hits it almost once, twice, hits it 3 times, has that really nice upward trend, and we pretty much just stopped out of this position when it broke through that trend, and that's what happened today. Stopped out, absolute fantastic profit. Our approach going into it was hopping in near and around that moving average line, setting our stop loss just below it, and setting our target actually up here at like the 191 area. The approach and mindset I had with it is actually really simple. It's just basic support on the moving average line, and then as far as it go with the resistance, this would be our profit up here at that $91 mark. The risk and reward was absolutely fantastic, about a 4-to-1 risk and reward. So risking $1 to make over $4. So with this type of risk and reward, you can be wrong 3 times with these types of stocks and still be profitable. That's why I trade them. Now, the next approach and mindset and stock that we looked at here in stock that we traded was ticker symbol SCHW, Charles Schwab. Now, Charles Schwab was a very similar situation. I was very confident, but it didn't have as good of a risk and reward. And you guys can see it actually confirmed the heavy support on the 90-day moving average line twice. Hits it once, got good buying pressure, twice good buying pressure, and even a little bit in here. So you guys can see it had that good upward trend, sold off down to that 90-day moving average line, hopping in near and around that 70.17. As far as that goes, hopping in here, you guys can see if we set our stop loss just below it, which we did in our entry, the risk and reward was about a 2-to-1, which is good because you never want to have a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 or whatever it may be, but you guys can see it hits it, had that great move. Now, another indicator that I always used here is the RSI. The RSI is what we call the relative strength index. This pretty much tracks momentum. Some traders even only use this indicator. And you guys can see the last points of contact trading for that price here was near and around that 25 on the RSI. The last time it was there, it was right in here where we had this good move beforehand where we had that good move. So we had a lot of good indication for getting good buying pressure here out of this one. Now let's talk about another one here that we're in on, and this is ticker symbol EXEL. This was a little different. It's not a moving average play, it's more of a price play and an RSI play. So you guys can see we hopped in near and around that 2030 mark. It was trading for a 22 on the RSI. The last points of contact were here on that RSI where we had that great move. Now, the approach and mindset and reason I haven't sold out of it is we've been getting good tendencies of getting good buying pressure above that 200-day moving average line. I'm hoping we can get a squeeze up to like the $24 mark. And the reason why I say that is because hopping in here, our risk and reward wasn't super good. And so I probably could have been a little better about it. It's about a 2 to 1, not as good as some of the others, but it's still better than nothing here. But very, very good play here. And as we look at like the hourly chart, you guys can see that breakout above that moving average line, which acts as a good confirmation of a reversal there. Now, the last one here that I do want to talk about here is ticker. Actually, we'll talk about a couple more, but the last one of the ones here that I do love is ticker symbol BGC. BGC here is a stock that I recently came across, and it has heavy support, as you guys can see, near and around this $8.09 mark, right? It hits it once, twice, had that good move there, so that's where the support line is. If you're going to try to buy this play, this is going to be the move, as well as that really nice upward trend line. You guys can see this trend line hits that trend about 4 or 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now recently 7. So we have that good trend line. We also have a 90-day moving average line. Also, it's a 34 on the RSI, so it's not super overvalued or undervalued. It's kind of in the undervalued middle, if that makes sense, the middle undervalued. It's not like super undervalued, but you guys can see the risk and reward is pretty good here. Hopping in at its current price gives us about a 3 to 1 risk and reward, which is really nice. Has that good trend line, could get that move going forward. So guys, check out my school. I'm telling you, where we talk about how to find these plays here. The last one that I do want to talk about is ZION. This one here is another one that we called out in our group, and one that I actually really like. Heavy support on that dark blue line, heavy resistance. Hopping in, you guys can see heavy support, boom, boom. Recently hit it. We had that good move up. Now, my plan and reason I'm still holding this is to see if we can get a push above that moving average line. And after hours, we're still up about 2%. So we could get that nice continuation here tomorrow. So, guys, very simple strategy on how I've made about $1,500 this past week so far. Let me know down below what stocks you guys are trading, and don't forget to check out my school. Code inflation, 50% off, or check out that one-on-one session. We'll see you guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Take care.